Hi guys, it's Susanna again here, back with another journal. This one is called Mermaids Cove. So it's another art journal which I've made from an old book, and this is an original artwork which I painted and put on. It's got all little bits and pieces which I've put on with a bit of fabric and all glued all on. So she's in a treasure trove. This has also got some beading attached here, which I put into the centre of it. It's got lots of pretties. This nice ribbon which I've got beading and stuff on there, so and a few little bits and pieces on the side. So I'll start with the opening, and here's my card, and I'll put a little message for whoever gets it on the bottom of it. This is an ink dyed paper for the first signature. There's 3 signatures in here, and I think there's about 120 pages, so maybe a bit more. I'll have to recheck. This is from Jane Davenport. It's paper collage, and I stuck that on there because the colours and everything about the sea. So I love the way that this paper turned out, the ink dye. So this is the first little tuck spot with some journal paper on the back so you can journal on it. So throughout it's got all little, I used the Kazar Craft mermaid paper. So it's sort of sewn this little wavy. Oh, my heater's just turned off, so it's gotten a bit quieter. And tea-dyed paper. So this is a little envelope that I made. That it's got a little tuck spot on here, and then you open that up. Another little journaling spot in here. Put back in there. I've got a couple of these in the book. And then here's the other side, which I sew down. I've got all little bits. I've kept all the little stringy bits, so if you don't like them, you can take them off. These is the ink dye paper, which I tore off the bits, and then the extra bits you'll see throughout the journal. And I put leaves and stuff on there, and it just turned out so pretty. I love the little, they all turn out so different. This is a Julie Nutting stamp, which I think it's watercoloured in, and that's tea dyed paper. I hope the lighting's okay. I've sort of got my old light used to flicker a lot, so I'm trying to set up a new system, so I'm hoping it's okay. A map, because I'm from Australia. This is an old vintage map I got from eBay. All different type, and I thought I'll put one. This is where all the mermaids live, so there you go. Mermaid lives in Perth in the sea areas. So this is the centre signature. Here's the edging of the paper that I've hand stitched variegated thread in there. It's got a bit of gold, and it's got a little paper clip with a what's it called? A shell. There we go. This is a Jane Davenport stamp, which I put on, I think it's got watercolour paper. Another bit of the paper. A journal. 2 little cute kids in the sea. Here's another little bit which I've put beads and everything on there because it just sort of added to the magical mermaidy look. More beautiful paper from Kazar Craft. A big page. It's got sand on that, so hopefully it's light enough to be able to journal. Okay. The centerpieces. I didn't want to put too much in it. And I originally had 4 signatures, but it just started getting a bit too full, and I don't like it when it gets full. So I like the people to be able to put their own bits and pieces in. Another tag for journaling. Tea-dye paper. Jane Davenport paper collage. And Kazar craft paper. Stitching on the back. Little, what are they called? Starfish. That's it. More of the paper with the beading. Cute little stamp. I think it's from Kazar Craft as well. Jane Davenport. She loves a mermaid, so I've got quite a few little mermaidy things from Jane Davenport. That's a collage paper as well. Some more stitching. This is a very bright bit of sort of embellishment that I had. I only had this one little strip, and I thought it probably doesn't show it quite that well on the video, but it's sort of like a greeny blue, and I thought that's perfect for a mermaid art journal. Keep on saying art journal. Junk journal. Okay, there's more hand-dyed paper with the leaves on there. The other side, just put a bit of stenciling. It's actually a bit of lace, vintage lace, which I dyed it up. A cute little stamp. Seahorse. More vintage maps. Little fishy. The other side of that paper. Plenty of spots to do art journaling. Did quite a bit of sewing in this one. I really love this paper. This is more trims, the lace and ribbon. More of that Kazar craft paper. I love the colouring. And this, love the way that's turned out with the gold. Catch that light. Now this is a one of my, try and get that out. This is, I've got these cards and the actual artwork for sale on my Etsy store, which I thought, I'll turn the card. I could not put, couldn't have this one out of it. So little card, little bits and pieces for journaling on paper. They've got a little ripped. So thought that had to go in there. And the centres, more stitching, stenciling. Look at the colours, gorgeous. Another little tag. I think this is from more from Jane Davenport. Hope I'm staying in focus. And Jane Davenport stamp, which I turned into a mermaid. More of the edge bits and the hand stitched tag. It's a real vintagey look. More of the Kazar craft paper. On the way sometimes they all turn out different. This one's got a little bit of a pinky tinge to it. Beautiful paper. This one, I think it's from Daphne's Diary, but I thought, every mermaid has to have a mirror so they can see themselves. More vintage map. Another little place. Little shell. All of this. This is what I line the inside with, and I had a little bit left over, so I thought I'd put that on there. Excuse the sound of the fridge just gone off. It's quite noisy. Here's the other envelope that I made. I love this paper. It's got a real shimmer to it, and then that opens up, and it's got another journaling spot, which I can probably take that out. Quite cute. Whether I get it back in the same way is another story. go. Oop. Excuse me, making a big mess. There we go. And this is the last page. This is my own personal illustration, and as well as it's got this, and then here's a little key which unlocks the lock for all the treasure, little diamonds and pearls, and yeah, it's one of my own little illustrations that I've got, a bit like the one from the creatures journal that I had. And then the last bit, and then I found this online which I thought was perfect. This is this book belongs to, and then this gorgeous material which just matched so well with all the purple and the colours. So there we go, that's Mermaid Cove. I hope someone will get a lot of pleasure out of going through her, and I really enjoyed making her. It brings out the little girl in all of us, I think. So it's quite sweet, this journal. Just put this together. There we go. Okay, well, thank you for watching, and if you are wanting to purchase this journal, it's in my Etsy store, and until next time that I have a tutorial or another journal for sale. Okay, bye guys.